something that will make a mess of the Nigerian society is coming up if care is not taken. So as we speak now, the only way we can get the corona inquest to do the right thing, despite the fact there is likelihood the intention of introducing the corona inquest was another thing, but because we are not foolish, I will tell you the honest truth. Because as it is, the votes are not even there. How many of you know how much was voted to Nigerian police? You all know that as we speak.
It will help. See, I know some people do not believe in the corona inquest, but the corona inquest will give us clue on what's going to happen in the high courts. Because Prime Boy's lawyer, Mr. Joseph Aloba, Mohbad's dad's lawyer, they invited suspects and witnesses to come back to the inquest, because that will help us further. And probably the Nigerian police need to fire. I see no reason why they don't fire.
Let me quickly come in there, Barista. Barista is not talking about it.
Yes.
One second, please, Mr. Fabi. Thank you for having me. Olaide, can you bring me down and bring Bossman up, please?
Okay, no problem.
All right, thank you, man.
Okay, now let me explain quickly to you why I'm a very objective person. And you're saying you cannot be the judge in your own case.
Of course.
Now, the moment, let's be honest with ourselves, all of us here. If we all believe that at some point, from the beginning of this outcry, none of us have an inkling that there was fight between Mohbad and Wunmi, we all believe there was no fight. Now, if from that same beginning, Wunmi had confided in Falana's chamber, if possible, she confided in them that I fought him prior to his death. That is if she confided. And they initiated corona inquest. What do you think they want the corona inquest to do? Ask yourself that question now. I'm asking you because you don't know that Wunmi and Mohbad fought. Let's assume truly they fought. As we are hearing now, from Karima, from Spending, from Prime Boy. We all did not know from beginning. Let's now picture it that Wunmi now went to say, lawyer, I have a problem. I want you to come and fight justice for my husband. And they killed my husband. And I want whoever killed him to be. Say, what happened? And he fought Prime Boy. And when we were arguing, and he fought Prime Boy. And then when we got home, we were arguing on Canada visa, on this and this. And then we had fight for almost about 3 hours. And then suddenly, he fell off. When I hit him with something, or I stabbed him, and then it's anything. Maybe she said anything. And they said, okay, you know what? We've seen what is going on. Don't worry. Let us use corona inquest to find who killed Mohbad. What do you think is about to happen? If that was what happened, what do you think is about to happen that way? Ask yourself honest questions. Because people think, maybe the mental problem. I know they fear. I speak my truth and I speak under the ambit of the law. And when you tell people, they think you are what? I was about the only actor, only celebrity that volunteered and dedicated my life. I slept on the floor of Lagos Assembly and Lekki Tollgate 10 straight days, no shower. While I was doing this, they were saying, why am I doing this? I am doing it because of charity. I want to collect money. I look at it and said, they even said I was with government. I was working for Tinubu. I said, because I know these people. Is that an excuse for me to mortgage my own freedom? And I should, because when they are free, when they are doing whatever they are doing with whatever, it means that they are doing it for me. So I don't want my children to be free after I am gone. Do you think baby show will not go? That I don't have freedom, that anybody can walk into my house and kill me is what I want to happen to my own children? Then why am I before my child? So the question I've been asking, and I said, you know what? I would write to the governor. I will speak the truth because who will challenge them? How do you say? Everybody has got right to take actions. Now, if the person prime suspect, please come and help me. What kind of help do they want to achieve? By asking that this case now, take it away from the police. Let's go through corona inquest. Mr. Yomi. Because tó bá yẹ pé kò ṣe Karimo sọ̀rọ̀ gan ni tí Karimo bá sọ̀rọ̀ bóyá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa wà lórí ẹ̀ gbogbo ìtẹ́ sọ yìí ẹ yọ ọ̀rọ̀ Karimo kúrò. What does it look like will come out with that kind of corona inquest?
No. Sorry for the Karim. Sorry, Mr. Buluwatope. Okay. I beg to disagree. You can't say because of Karimo's statement because spending on oath said there was a fight. Primeboy said that on oath there was a fight. Karimo is only validating what this guy said without really.
The question I'm asking you is this. My brother, the question I'm asking you is this. Now that they said there was a fight, and the person they allegedly, because we then saw here, if we tell you, corona inquest. I'm telling you that these things, if truly, if you have to put an instance, if truly, I don't want to believe she told the father of Shemba the truth. If she confided in them that after Primeboy's altercation with my husband, I had a fight with him at home, and he died at home. Because see, they are intelligent legal luminaries. They will know that the conclusion number one will be homicide. And in this instance, you are the number one suspect. Now the question now is this: police need to investigate the law. If Wunmi will want to tell the police, do you by now police will need to charge charges in court? Do we need corona inquest? Do we need to go and exhume the body? Do we need Lagos State government to spend money exhuming the body and send this sample abroad?
Should I lie to our own lawyers? I can lie to my lawyer because I want to win the case.
These are the two people. There are two people you don't lie to. Your doctor and your lawyer. Obama Shera ini. Doctor magba ini abere kata. Egbe ede ma shi ma kolo. Whether she lied to them, she is going to fall on her now. If you tell me trying to support me, whatever the case may be, I'm initially it was whoever, the father of Shemba, Wunmi and Baba Mohbad, who has nobody behind him.
Mr. Yomi, my suggestion is this. I think you need to communicate with Baba Mo so that we understand this case very well. You need to hear from that man.
What I'm trying to do is that whatever you're ready to give out, if it is a guess, don't prove to know. So I need to pretend as if I don't know most things. Because I hate Sonny. When I pick this one, I listen to this particular blogger, I read police report, I read this. I'm not against the corona inquest. I am only, as a citizen, concerned about who initiated it. At that time, to initiate it, if she had lied, if she had covered it up and didn't tell them that there was a fight between and Mohbad, they would think they were using the corona inquest to help to get justice for her husband. They can the legal chamber, family chamber can rely on that. I said she has right to seek help, that we should help her. And we don't even know that she fought because she didn't tell us. And don't forget that Final Chamber did not interview Spending. They did not interview Primeboy. They don't even know all those ones. It was what Wunmi told them that led them like, corona inquest, then corona inquest will do autopsy and stuff like that. Maybe if she had lied. And I'm now saying that if she did not lie, and she was able to tell the chamber the truth that there was a fight between me and my husband, if truly there was a fight, according to those witnesses, then why would the same person and the same people adjudicating say, okay, let's use corona? The corona inquest at the end of the day will say, okay, bring it. The fact that Spending said it, the judge can rely on witness account and say, yes, I believe you or I don't believe you. But they will just come up with a conclusion that because there is lack of evidence to prove, because it is still going to be a war against anybody. And number one. And the police has a people and it talk about bóyá òun lórí ẹ̀mú gidi ni o bóyá òun gun lọ́bẹ̀ ni o bóyá òun ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ ṣe àpúrúfù ẹ̀ kí lóun ṣe fún tóun fi bá jà ṣé tóun bá ní argument pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ níjà so ọkọ àtìyàwó lè ní argument wọn ibi kẹ́ máa takú sí ẹ̀ máa dàgbà sí nìyẹn ẹ̀ fẹ́ gbóòótọ́ rọ̀ I will speak my truth. I will not commit any crime because I am a very factual and straightforward person. No, don't do anything. No, share to anybody. I am just telling you what
Mr. Yomi, can you give us? Can you, Mr. Yomi, just 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute, please. Please. On the 10th of September, please, my brother, please. Just 1 second. I'm going now. September 10, the boy left Lekki to Ikorodu for a show. He got there around 7:30, according to them. And after the show, they left home for their house. Police in their report said somebody was bleeding furiously for 3 good hours. That was police report too.
That was?
Police said to us that he fought with Prime Boy. Right from Ikorodu to Lekki, he was bleeding for 3 good hours. Go and check very well now. Police said to us that Mohbad fought with his friend from Ikorodu to Lekki. They had a fight after the show. And the person was bleeding for 3 good hours. No human being on earth can for just 1 second, not that. From Ikorodu to Lekki.
He bled for 3 hours.
He bled for 3 good hours.
No bandage.
No first police said it to us. Police said it.
Who said it to the police? The police were
They said they got a fight. And they saw bruises from his womb.
Which source was police quoting?
Hold on, Mr. Hold on, please. That was their report to us. You understand?
Who confirmed that it was 3 hours?
They read it to us. They read it.
They don't get it.
I'm not getting his question.
Your question is... No, hold on.
You need to... I am saying...
Okay, I get your point. Police said to us that the legendary fought his friend.
Hold on. He has a call. Hold on for you.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay, welcome back.
Hello?
Are you there? Yeah,
I am asking a salient question. Táàbà, shall we? Tí táàbà dúró láti jẹ́ kí corona inquest mọ̀ pé ẹ wo bí we are ready for you. Kọ́lá sẹ́kẹ̀, they will not do what we want them to do, which is bringing out the truth. Tẹ́ bá ti sùnlé. Don't come back and scream on social media. They will know the rest you will do is go back to social media. I am ready to put my life on the line, offline, physical. Èmi ò ṣe sórí social media. Tí n bá wà lórí nǹkan mo wà lórí ẹ̀ ni. Ìyájọ́ ní Nàìjíríà ni. Mo ti dàgbà sínú, I'm over 40 years. Èmi ẹni tí ò tóbi lọ́jọ́ orí ti jẹ́ head of state Nàìjíríà tó dẹ̀ ti kò tí pé 40 tó fi parí. That means I can be given a responsibility. I am not ready to go violent with anybody. But whoever brings violence will take violence. Koko of the matter is, we must be sure that we know what we are fighting and know what we are doing. And you call them a package, you know. But see, the system are majorly meant to be used negatively for foreigner spies. But in that means we are still slaves. We are Eru. And I refuse to be a slave to anybody. You don't see me in most movies. Not because I am not a good actor. You don't see me flooding. It's because I don't lobby. I don't do it because I will not be calling who will come in for job and I want to be myself. And I won't be able to do it. I'm an activist.
When the body, sorry, hold on, please. When the body was resolved after 9 days, police came outside to give us the report. Number 1. And there was a question thrown to Governor Sanwo-Olu. He had a meeting somewhere, and a lady asked a question that, sir, he mentioned 2 cases. And Sanwo-Olu said, is it the first time to die? I'm quoting him. He said it publicly. On the record, that was Mohbad the first to die in Lagos State. Number 1. Number 2. And he said,
is that a bad thing? I don't understand why are you finding that wrong?
Really? He said it was with a furious argument.
I'm not saying it is safe. It might be the right response. It might be the wrong. Let me know why you think it's wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Good. Somebody asked a question to him.
That
sir, what are you doing about this Mohbad case? And in his response, he said,
was that guy who the first one to die. That he said he has heard of a coroner inquest. That let us wait for a coroner inquest, and he has taken the body to US. That's what he said to us. It's on the internet. Number two, Mr. Please hold on. What are they? I like what they're doing, but let us know the fact that Lagos State Police are very concerned about this matter. Lagos State Police knew what happened from the day one. Up to today, they cannot hold the moon to answer questions. But they has a prime boy spending to answer question. Who is willing to answer question? That's number two.
My brother.
Hold on, my brother. Yesterday. Okay.
Whether you all like it or not, we are all adults here. Note that there is an impending cover-up if nothing drastic is done.
Yeah, sure.
And it's not going to be on social media talks. Because there are serious, powerful citizens that are not happy with the way things are going. But they don't want to. Some people feel like, oh, I don't know who are these people. Then they fight within the family. The cocoa of the matter is this. We must be willing and ready to peacefully, whether it is the police, whether it is, as we speak now, police, corona inquest, they might not give us what we want until we come back together and get united and tell them, and you must be willing and ready to stand by that. However, my brother, Emio, I don't know how long the corona inquest will stay. I can say I don't know, but don't be too overjoyous with oral testimonies at the corona. If it is not as a result of a serious documentary evidence that points that there is a crime, there was a fight. If people testify that there was a fight, if the okay, if you claim he fought Mohbad, and it don't description ain't befitting Mohbad. I know they were fighting only Lumamaso. So if you say they are fighting, or they are, you must be able to give a proper description that Omuigi or Lamoni Ori Ben. Are you saying? Even though about here, then the police will admit the testimony. The judge, at his or her discretion, can go by the testimony and say, it is, I want to believe it. Then you kill this person. But in this case, if anybody comes out and keep telling you the fault, testify. This is the description of the fighting. This is how I know what happened. They will tell you clear terms. You can't force the court to see what you did not bring as evidence. If Prime Boy said they were fighting, and then the only person that would have done the whole work is the police. If the police now go into the whole matter and they look at things that caused the fight, DNA is compulsory. Because at the end of the day, then but if it is about paternity fraud, because so to ba tete yara o le jeni to gbo male fun o ma kokpa yan pe emi ko lo ma tu lati lista o dorun ko to ma sikini ko to ma moto fele ade yanju e agbára to bere ni lapa bi ko niyan. And that is why we need a society that is working, that anybody that commits such crime, the law will catch up with you. So now that is what I'm saying, that whatever the case may be, Corona inquest will continue to do their job if we all want it. But a mission Corona suggests, are you with me? If Dr. Babel is nullified, is iota of truth, including testimony Karimo, Oyima Kobogoyin, Okoma late last padà wá pé Yomi de so
Before you finish, before you finish, please, 1 second, please. Just after Mohbad died in September, 3 weeks after, in Abuja, a lady killed her husband in the same house. Not quite 2 weeks, they arrested the lady. He was jailed. In Osun State, the same thing happened just 2 months ago. The lady killed her husband because of jealousy. They arrested the lady. It was in the prison now. What happened to Lagos State governor? What happened to Lagos State police? They didn't arrest Wunmi.
And that is what I'm saying. There is likelihood.
Hold on, please. I was at the program yesterday. Somebody brought Baba Mohbad station. Wrong. I agree with you. But what the police heard, they could not go to that kind of incident to lock the house to today. They didn't lock the house. So the house was open to anybody. Up to now. That was the staff of the police.
Shemobiti, àti kọ́kọ́ ní problem tó ti máa sọ fún yín bí.
Okay.
Nígbà tí bàbá Mohbad ti wọlé tó rí ẹ̀jẹ̀. It's a mistake, but it can still be corrected. Tó ti rí ẹ̀jẹ̀. Tó lè rí pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ yóò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ojú lásán. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi? And then they've embalmed your child before you were even informed. Then you should know certainly ọmọ yìí ti kú a long time. Wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ palẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn kankan. But how they could not palemo or the blood and everything. That is the moment Baba should have informed the police. Change more.
Fabi, are you aware that Baba went to take that boy to the police that night?
You're not getting as the truth, Baba went Baba went there to tell the police his son is dead. He didn't went to the police to say my son was killed. If Baba went there to say my son was killed, there is a case or likelihood of culpable homicide. And let me be honest with you, immediately under the law, under 24 hours, the case must be transferred to the state. That is when the state criminal investigation department will come in.
They're not working. Please,
wait, my brother. Whatever the case may be, are you with me?
Mr. Yomi, please, can I talk? Please. You know what? We know you as human rights fighter, okay? And that is what brought me back to this case as well. And what happened between Karimo and our people. That's really two things that brought me back to this case. I know you're not going to press. Come again, please.
Say that brought me.
I personally.
Okay, you, okay.
So, I believe that you don't want to hear like on one way, they say this, they say that. And I believe that you can investigate on this matter the way you understand. So, most people believe in you. Like if someone like you come into this case, you believe this case will still move towards somewhere. Like other people said, they said, but I have worked on this, we have no good results. So, we don't know why we can't get good results.
Whether we like it or not, they might give us something or not give us something. But Tobati on the level here, on Toba very, very crucial. Sabati Crow in the court. Tell me about the Crow. I don't know who is joining me.
Okay.
I'm saying, tell me about the Crow. I will go there with my own placard. I am going to be there. Nothing is taking me back. Call my feet.
I mean,
I will be there.
I can join you as well.
I will be there to express myself. I will write out my concerns in different placards. Whoever is in them can support an oath. Whoever wants to join my foundation, my NGO, can join.
Okay.
We'll peacefully stand in front of the coroner court, where the world will see what we are saying. That is the only way the coroner inquest will change or will maintain the status quo and do the right thing, and nobody will manipulate them. Then, if the need be, trust me, if the need be, if the coroner inquest looks like the best way they can get proper stuff, they will suggest to the police to do this and do that, because they will still return the case back to who is going to go to court and try them. So if it is a Lagos state government that will still try the case, that is the Ministry of Justice, that means everything that has been done by the police ended there. So anything, the Ministry of Justice might be on court. Meanwhile, as this case is now, police needs to do more job.
Exactly.
They might not even need corona, they will just go. Because with everything going to corona now, that is why they are rejoicing that they need to come back. What is you look about it?
Yes, yes. Is there.
I will tell you in confidence, follow Babula. This is how the system works. And I'm ready to share the knowledge that the only way we can make the corona inquest to do the right thing is to be peacefully demanding that they should deliver justice. And these are the angles that we know are the truth. Don't say that. Because the public, yes. Any case, let me tell you why your own stance matters under the law. When any case comes up like this, the rights of the victim, the rights of the defendant, and the right of the public must be upheld. If they deny the public their rights in this case, they want to do murder. If they deny whoever is going to be charged, they want to, in this case, somebody like officer, if they deny the person is alive, that means they want to do murder. If they deny the victim and the complainant, if they deny them the right, they want to do murder. The three of us must have our rights protected, and our rights include that we are not backing down. We are looking at you. This is our own truth standing. Police, investigate this. Corona inquest. Have you seen this? Did you hear this? They deliberately want to cover up. That means they are the enemy of the state. That means those people are not meant to be in public position. That means they are not to be trusted with our commonwealth. So if already, don't ever think that death is coming. No, it is your right to express yourself. It is your, don't do violence. Don't insult any political. Anybody. For any leader. It is not easy to lead. Leadership is a very sensitive and tricky thing to do. So I want to become a governor. I want to become a minister. I want to become a president. I want to become a council chairman. The task is enormous. Look at what is happening now. All those people that should help the government to know the truth. If they lie, will the government strangulate them? And then you now look at it that this terrible cover-up is going straight to the jugular of the truth of this matter. It's trying to strangulate it. If you allow it, it will go. So that is why we all need to stand up. If everybody are informed, this is the reason why they don't want human rights to become a core in the Nigerian society. Because they know if everybody is equally informed, if your child, your daughter, your son are informed, then it will be very difficult for anybody in public position or public servant to actually threaten, deceive, or persecute with government position of power. So when you're talking that Nigeria is decayed, consider yourself as part of it. If you think Nigeria is not decayed, start removing yourself from decadence. Because there is no way the police can do any magic. If everybody in that house conspired and they deceived us to look for who killed Mohbad from people that had encounter with him months and months ago. Because it will still come to a time, if Nigerians will be honest, if at the end of the case, it shows clearly that Naira Marley has no hand in that thing that killed Mohbad, the exact thing that killed him, then the society in Nigeria will still have to come back and say apology to him. Those that bring and out his career, they will still have to come back. Because
no, Mr. Yomi, I'm sorry. Please, on that Naira Marley's case, nobody should support bullying. We saw it clearly. No one is coming to apologize to him.
You are getting it twisted.
If you want to attack Naira Marley based on bullying, that he bullied months ago, it's an independent matter. I don't like you bullying. You bully people, you fight your friends. It could be, you're only giving it English, bullying. But there is something that killed Mohbad. Yes. It might not be what actually, it might be disconnected to that bullying. But you said because somebody bullied. Is that why you attach murder to the person? Because you fought your friend when you were in secondary school. And then if the person died because the brother at home killed him, they don't say because you fought him in school. Or you bullied him because don't sit on my chair and you killed him. We should know the difference. We cannot continue to use social media to disinform ourselves. It wasn't easy for the government to call Naira Marley back to interrogate and investigate Naira Marley. They look at it and say, you know what? the public are saying if you don't even bring you in, public will say we are covering it up. Meanwhile, the real person that actually body now, Chebi, it was when they got to Corona, spending a lot. Why can't spending? All of them say all this while the whole outcry was going on. Maybe the intelligent people will not say, now let's wait. Okay, Naramali might have bullied him, Samilani might have bullied him, but this is a murder we are looking into. And homicide is still murder. It's just that it must happen within the house. Or not by you. And it don't bully to an intention at the back. But then it don't want intention at the back. They are not responsible or not. I said if eventually, because if in the course of bullying him, they will still be charged. Let's investigation go on. I'm saying if they round it up. So people should understand that when you err, you must be able to admit. Even including the law enforcement, when the police know that they tortured, they messed up with, to come and allow the person to get remedy, to charge them to court and fight for fundamental right abuse becomes a serious problem. They will be doing like this. Why will you charge the police to court? Why should the police start torturing me without confirming if I did the crime or not? Where is in the law that I must be tortured? So 1813 law, don't it bear? What will correct it? 1813 law, and you'll be 15. No police station man no yoko. As if they are kidnappers. It's absurd. That person can never love Nigeria. That person can never love police officers. That person can never teach his or her children to trust the police. It is not acceptable. But when you see government official, can you imagine talking to me later? The same people that went and give you the mandate that be in charge of our commonwealth, you must be willing to accept criticism. It is dirty ego, grandeur of delusion, or delusion of grandeur to say you cannot challenge me. I am there. I'm the head. I'm the president. Why can't they challenge you? Because they want you to do better. They want your government to succeed. But in this case, I don't think Lagos State government asked that they should go and kill Mohbad for them because it's troubling. So there is no way they want to cover it up. But don't forget that when the government look at it and say, look at the same masses, so they killed him. He was the low bar before them. And what have you so lazy? And also when you talk about sweet, you have to speak the truth. Mr. Yomi, God bless you. Can I please say something, please?
Let me say something, please. I've been here, I've not been talking.
One after the other, please. One after the other.
But I've been here, I've not said anything since.
Sorry, okay. Can you just allow him to speak, please?
Good day, everybody. Mr. Yomi Fabi.
Please, let's go on.
I'm with you.
I really appreciate your talk tonight. I'm very happy joining. This is my first time of joining live, and I did it on your show because I really appreciate what you are saying. When you started talking about the Corona inquest, everybody, I see the way they are reacting to you. They are hearing you, but they are not listening to you. But I'm happy at the end of the day, you are able to break it down to them and let them know that the Corona, what they need to do for them to get results out of Corona inquest. Because they are thinking based on their testimony, they can get something out of it. But I really appreciate the way you break it down. At the end of the day, what they did for that small boy, Sylvester, is exactly what they wanted to do for this case. So I'm happy that you came in and you break it down to them, what they need. You have to force the police to do their job. It's not the Corona that will provide the evidence. So I really appreciate the way you break it down. Because I can see the comments of some people when you start talking, the way they are reacting, they are thinking you are telling them they cannot get any result. But you know what the way the system works. You know what they will get at the end of the day if they don't put their feet on ground. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Madam Bolly, thanks very much. We really appreciate your contribution.
Thank you so much, man. Can anybody contribute again?
Yeah, Ben Jones.
Mr. Ben Jones.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fabi. It's my first time on your platform, and I've known you for a while. To be a human rights activist, to be a dogged fighter, to be a fearless man, and I'm very, very happy to be among your panelists today. One thing is very certain. If Nigeria was a place where things are working perfectly or almost close to perfection, we wouldn't have to tell the police to do their jobs. It is the reason why we have a police in the first instance. They are supposed to deliver justice on the part of
Vengeance. Don't get it twisted. When they brought in the coroner inquest, whoever decides to bring in the coroner inquest, are you with me? You know what they are doing. Because at that time, nobody is thinking about Wunmi in this matter. Nobody know the testimony of spending. Nobody have, you understand what I'm trying to say? So now that it is, when they did that, when they took over, I am telling you on my honor, I am not 100% okay with the introduction of coroner inquest. Police can do this job. Police, whether they give a preliminary report or not, people are meant to still go back and give more information that will make the police can investigate matter for as long as there is an open case. Any criminal case can be open, they still always open. But the introduction of the coroner, if it should drop from the coroner,
I understand you, Mr. Yomi. I understand what you are saying.
We can get coroner to do the right thing, but we need to let the coroner and whoever is, and those that are involved in the coroner, the judge and everybody, that we are not playing. Though, whether we like it or not, it is still going to be difficult to force the court to accept testimonies that are not backed with evidence. But evidence, investigate. Coroner only investigate. Investigation, new information about that. That is what I am saying. So police should continue the investigation. Coroner should go on.
Mr. Yomi, please, I want to say this. From everything that has happened, it is obvious that the police, Lagos State chapter, is compromised. You can take me to the bank. From everything that has happened, it is very obvious that the police are failed in their duties. Let me tell you this. The police that came out to read the report to us, and everything that was read was not tallied. There were a lot of loopholes in the report of the police that they read to the public. There was a lot of loopholes in what the police said was a preliminary report. Are you telling me that the police did not know that there were loopholes? They knew. That is when we are saying their vested interest in justice for Mohbad case. Their vested interest in justice for Mohbad. People,
are you the one that
it's possible. It's possible. What I want to ask you is, what I want to ask you, the loopholes that we're talking about, are they as a result
let's take it easy.
people around the
Let's take it one by one. Let's take it one by one.
please, I don't understand what's going on.
Tekis, who is the person, please? Let us know.
Aga. He said he will pick up. Aga.
So Aga is anti-justice. Are you sure?
Yes, why is he telling me I'll be picked up soon? Why? What is my offense? What am I doing?
No, that's not what she meant. What she's trying to tell you was they will bring you up on the box soon. You said you wanted to come up, and she's trying to explain to you that they will bring you up on the box soon. That's what she meant. Not pick you up. That's not what she's saying.
Please, that's what I'm saying. It's obvious the police are complicit in this case. It's obvious they are vested interest. It's obvious some people in authority are bent on not giving justice to Mohbad.
And it's possible, but those people, what I would suggest us to do, are you with me? What I would suggest us to do, because if you dub out Karima's testimony, just the way other people have said it, because this one, Karima's testimony is leading to a physical evidence. And if the testimony is submitted at the coroner will not go to the crime scene to go and investigate. Only the police can go to the crime scene when they investigate and it leads them to the truth that they have been missing. That is when they can effect arrest and charge to court. But what I'm saying is that if what we're doing now, the first step we need to do is make the job easier for the police and the government by everybody involved speaking the truth. So whoever, our duty number one is to ensure that we get into the minds of those that have been brainwashed. That you don't need to support this criminality because the consequences are waiting for you in the future. And the person asking you to do it now, even if they promise you money or if they give you money, the money might not be useful to you. It might turn out to be the story of Judas. Therefore, at the end of the day, he was dangling and the money was at his feet. However, don't ever assume, never you can conclude totally. When police are investigating, remember, most of our investigators too, when they realize that most of the things these people are saying are so incoherent, they are already incorporating to lie to the police. And at the end of the day, everything that we can pick independently as police to nail them, they've even taken it away from the crime scene. Everybody, including the complainants, they've done many things wrong. It is only when something different, and don't forget that whoever killed Mohbad are also running and working hard to ensure that in the process, police will be talking to who killed Mohbad or who is part of it. So they will have the contact. Anything can happen. All of us that we want justice for Mohbad, majority are on social media. Now that it is clear that there is compromise or there is likely compromise, the government can take a reverse. The police can take away. The reason is because number one, if we gather our evidence enough, let me tell you how we can go about it. We will gather I want you to listen carefully, but even so, because I will go on a break after this. We'll come back. When we gather all our evidences, we will write to the right authority that you decided not to do this. The officers, because the commissioner of police might not even know. He will say, I put social officers in charge of this case. If those ones are compromised, most of the ways you can get them to do the right thing is to allege and accuse those ones. When they change them, immediately they change them, a new set of people go into the case. If those people spent money the first time, the new set of people look at it like something those first one did, that the commissioner changed them. Our own, let us do our own job and let's get out of here. They can still go back to it. Secondly, if you now realize that that is not happening, then when you look at which foreign organization that do fund the police, that do fund so and so in government, you pack your petition with evidence, send to the authority in that country that money you are giving, they are using it to cover murder. Stop it. Don't destroy our country. Those bodies will run back. Because they said we are using our money to encourage you to fund, cover up, murder, and all of that. They will not want to be part of that. They will withdraw. Come up at this stage here, the police will want to do the right thing. I am telling you in my honesty, it's just for you to send it to a senator that you know is in charge of social clinical. Don't release the fund. Tepati allege you. Everybody will want to send it to fair because our colony cannot pay you. They will say no, our colony cannot pay you, and we cannot be funding you to be covering up whoever killed somebody. So if the money we are sending to you is into your pocket and you are covering up murder, when we are sending it to you to expand your dragnet and investigation so that states can be safer, so that police can discharge their duty well. Instead, you are using the money to even aid and abet criminal. We are not going to be part of it again. They will not want that. I am giving you that on a free stuff. But that can be done by ordinary individuals. You need a reliable bodies that will be able to perfect that. They want to blacklist, they want to condemn people, whoever. Someone like me, I'm not hiding that I'm living this kind of onslaught. I am not hiding from it. They will come for me, they will set up, they will lie, they will make you hate, they will do all sort of things. I don't see most of these things. And I will not pay my time. So in Timon trials, the corona inquest might still do the right thing. They might still be on the right track because in on the bad the pada kosmolori shemo ti ẹ̀yin náà bá dìde. Tell the bishop you are also bound to share that is when they will do the right thing. If Olapa tell you not to give a draw to alone, tell the dake, they will do the right thing. But the moment you allow, because initially it was the Baba alone that was talking, and when they were trying to demonize the Baba, I was coming out to defend the Baba often. Go and check. When Clinical FIR3 attacked the Baba, I came out to defend Baba. When the Yabo attacked, I came out. When Wunmi said Baba, I came out. Because I want the man to get justice. That will give me joy. Because You don't want to lose your child through this kind of things. Everybody has got children that will pray that they have talent. But if they can be killing people like this, then there's no justice anywhere. And that is why we need to be up and doing. Much talk will not deliver what we want. The fact that you stand on the neck of the government doesn't mean, or you think, some people are using power. They can remove their power. Because none of those people that you think have power, ask them that they should kill Mohbad. No matter who you think is involved, none of them is in. Some of them don't even love to drop innocent blood. So when they give you little support, okay, kill a fair, and they just, okay, we'll see what we can do. They will remove the hand. In job of Fedotsi, Toripe, Afun Tony, Cosento Fama position, they will now see that the entire justice system is always doing one cover up. That is not the government. Nigeria. Are we supposed to be known with dirty things with our judicial system? The same way they messed up with the image and integrity of the police. And it's still the same police that we have. We don't have another one. The image has been dented that we will need to do a lot of work to recover the integrity of the police. Now, they want it to smear to the judiciary. And the moment we lose it with the courts and the judges, that is the end of the country. The politicians should not bother about sponsoring any unrest. The unrest will come naturally. And any case can trigger that. Because if the court is meant to be the last stop of the common man, and then look at what is happening. So if the coroner knows that, with the look of things, we don't even know why they initiated coroner inquest and we came in. Now we are beginning to see that it is likely that this is what they want to push us to do. Because even the setup of the coroner, they might not know. That, at the end of the day, there is no way we would say this person should be held for killing because nothing can categorically say she did. And then the people will come after us. They will cleverly step down and say, you know what? We want to ask that this case should be returned back to the police to do their full work. Instead of the states taking over and say, let us use coroner to determine who should be charged for killing. Because at the end of the day, it might be the nurse that might even carry the whole body. So that is the honest truth I am willing to share on this quest and justice for Mohbad. If we are willing already, let us come out on the levels. I will start putting up the images. I will probably drop my number so that everybody that wants to be part of the protest should message me via WhatsApp only. Then we will know how many vests we are doing. Hello?
Questions, I have interest.
So I will drop my number, or you can send DM to me on my Instagram. Because I don't know if a DM can come in here. So if you send DM, I will put up a WhatsApp group. So you'll be coming as volunteer for Break the Silence Foundation under Justice for Mohbad. So we can know how many t-shirts we are doing. Then we'll get enough tapes and then placards. We'll stand in front of the court and tell the world and the government of Lagos State that we see what is going on. Mohbad's killer was in the house. Find the killer. So if the public know, the public is the court. So who else want to be the court and tell the public, the jury, that they are lying? It's because we have a one system kind of court whereby one person will sit as a judge. Because normally it is a jury system of government. You and I are going to be part of the jury. So if the jury are saying this is the killer is in the house, it's going to be difficult for anybody to call out the jury and bribe them. And then still go ahead and bribe the judge. But we keep a constitution that allows that it's easy to manipulate the judiciary. The judiciary needs our help. They will still be judges, but come and manipulate. Because Taba threatening the judge. Láàrin àti yín tí jọ́jọ́ bá gbọ́dọ̀ sí àwọn tí ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ bóyá èèyàn tó wà níjọ́ rẹ̀ tó bá pa jọ́jì tá ló máa investigate ikú jọ́jì ṣèbí state náà ni wọ́n ní àníkò gba ṣe tiwa ò ṣe tiwa ó ní ìfẹ́ dájọ́ báyìí tó wọ̀n wọ́n dẹ̀ ti pa ẹni ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ tó pa ìsọ̀nù sójà. The judges are also, they need the help of the public. Because lawyers will go to police station, they want to speak on behalf of their client. When at that stage, the lawyers are meant to be there. How can we have a society when the lawyers call for a protest and say, let us stop this country for a while? If this is how police officers will be doing, they will not allow lawyers to come in and adjudicate and stand beside their clients. máa force suspect kó kọ statement ẹ gbé wọn síwájú ẹ máa gba létí èèyàn mẹ́rin márùn obìnrin mi tí ò tán wọn máa ṣọwọ́ lára olú ẹ̀. So gbogbo kìíní you have a role to play. It is not that you don't have a country, you must play a role. So nígbà tó bá call fún kind of a protest like this or a solidarity gathering like this and you stay back at your house, what will happen if tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́tà ẹ̀? Or if it's about to happen to your son. But when you come out like this, you are saying, I don't want it to happen to me, to happen to my son. And your coming out might have even saved your son. But don't get volunteer. And that's what I'm saying. If you want to volunteer and support, because I'm going to be hiding that I can't lead that kind of peaceful gathering and protest. I am not going to be shy or running away from it. I will be in the front. So if anything, I want to start. But I would coordinate
myself too.
Let us go out there, hold our placards, we'll put the inscriptions we want to put, we'll pass our message, the world will see it. When we make our noise to the world, they will bring the truth out. They will bring it because the police should go and investigate the testimony of so and so person. They will come back and my lord, you asked us that we discovered that there was then that might be the reason why the man died. But the man railings now. But the back on kilo fipa, court of corona question, for Julie Cotopa, Cosicotemua, an investigation of Cosico job, and one can't charge anybody. And you can't charge you, not so. After you know, for Lamego, officer elite by Kilo Shenule. What get Jagbawa, I will get James Bond, or one Latin outside Nigeria. Oh no, they enjoy it. You said you will be available that day, and then you said they said they will wait for you.
Hello, Mr. Fabi. I came back up again. Sorry to interject you. I just want to share something with you, but I can't say it on the social media. I'm gonna DM you, or if I can message you on WhatsApp. There's some information I need to pass on to you. I don't, but I can DM you.
You have my WhatsApp number.
No,
okay, please send it.
I'll DM